What's going on, Pretty World? Sorry it's been a while. I've been going through some medical issues back and forth to doctors, but I finally got able to get behind this computer, and I've also been busy. I've been doing a lot of shirts for a few people. It's like once I came back from vacation, it was just one after the other. So excuse my appearance, the way I look. It's just been a rough. We have actually a hurricane coming in on Wednesday, so I'm trying to get stuff done before the hurricane, and we lose power for I don't know how many weeks here in Florida, of course. So today's video is going to be some questions that people ask me. I have a few things. They ask me about vinyl decals, what type I use, what application tape that I use to do them. I have a small project that I'm going to be doing for my daughter's bedroom, so this is something that I figured I could do a video, explain the product that I use, where I get it from, and show you guys what I'm doing, and maybe it'll help you guys out. So stay tuned right after this intro. All right, guys, welcome back. So I want to explain the material that I use first, so that way I answer the questions that people leave me on the YouTube, my YouTube channel. So I use one type and one type only of vinyl. I have used other ones, which I'll explain a little later why I don't use them, but my go-to will be the Oracle or Orifol 651 is an adhesive vinyl for decals. I like it because it lasted 6 years, so whoever I sell it to, if they have it on the outside elements, because it is an outdoor vinyl, it'll last a long time. Now they do make one that's for homes, for you to put on walls and stuff like that. I think it's called the removable calendar vinyl. I haven't worked with it yet. I do have to order some because a lot of people ask me for holidays that they want small little stains in their area, on the walls or whatever the case may be. But today I'm going to talk about the outdoor vinyl. Like I said, 651. I get it from two places. I get it from Heat Transfer Warehouse, and I also get it from US Cutter. I started getting it from US Cutter because they give you larger rolls, and instead of having the 12-inch wide, I can get the 15-inch wide, which is better for me because I could do larger prints or cuts, whichever one, way I would want to do it. So this color gold right now is, the number of it is 091. I like using this gold instead of the other one. The other one looks like more of an imitation gold. This one this one is actually a gold metallic. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's a gold metallic, and I think it looks a lot nicer, especially when I'm doing some things. Actually, I'm running low on it. I might have enough to do the project today, and then I have to reorder. So enough with that. This is the only one I use. It's the Oracle or Orifol, whichever way you want to, say it. 651 outdoor vinyl. Now I want to get into the transfer sheets. A lot of people ask me what kind of transfer sheet, what I use it, how I use it. So I'm gonna try to explain that as I'm going through. So first things first, I want to talk about this one. I don't use this one much because for me, it's a pain. It's a real pain, and sometimes they stick, sometimes it doesn't. But this is the Transfer Right Ultra 582U medium tack paper. So I like to use this one if you're using wet applications, especially if you're doing like mirrors, or sometimes you're doing, on a car. This would be good because you could put it on there with some, soapy water, or a lot of people use alcohol. I don't want to say alcohol, but Windex, and then they'll squeegee it out afterwards. I've done it, so, and it works. So they do sell solutions out there that allows you to move it. So the paper one works fine for that. Like I said, again, I don't like using it because I live in Florida, so the heat is a little bit high. And when you're trying to take this off and making sure that the decal, no matter how much you try to squeegee it on there good, sometimes it doesn't grab onto the decal. So I use it every now and then. A lot of times I get customers that ask me for the transfer right 1310G, which stands for the grid, which is this one. It's a transfer right. It's probably going to show backwards to you guys, but it's a transfer right. And this comes in 12 inches. This comes in 15 inches, I want to say, 20 inches. It comes in all different sizes. So I love this stuff, and it's good if you're making small decals, or you're using small decals for like a car or a boat or something that you have to keep in line. This is great. And I get a lot of times, like motorcycles especially. I have a customer in Delaware that orders decals for me, and he loves this stuff because he has one picture and then he wants to align it with the picture. So I running low on this too, but I usually use this. Now, my go-to everyday use, I would have to say the Transfer Right Ultra Clear 1310 Medium Tack, and this has no grid. As you can see, I have a big roll of it because I use it all the time. And I love it because you do the decal, you don't have to worry about lining it up with the grid. You could just put it right over it, cut it down to size, ship it out, or give it to the customer. You're done. This thing works wonders in the heat, works wonders in the cold. Anything will stick to this. And it's only a medium tack, just like the grid one. It's only a medium tack, but it works great. So I prefer to use Transfer Right because I think their products are good. That's my opinion. Like I said, I get the big rolls like this from US Cutter, so check them out. You'll save a little bit of money. Sometimes it comes out to the same, but I like to get the bigger rolls from them. Like I said, I like to get my rolls of Oracle 651 from them as well, because they give you more, for a less amount. It's not a huge less amount, but I can get the 15-inch wide. Wherever I go, I always get 12 inches. Even if you go to your local stores, Hobby Lobby, or if you want to go to Michael's, they always give you that 12-inch wide. And sometimes you need that wider. You have a 12-inch wide design, and you want to have that 15-inch or 20-inch, whatever, just to give you extra. So those are the actual decal vinyls I use. I don't use anything else. I have used the Sizer calendar vinyl. I have used their transfer tape. For me, the Sizer or the Caesar vinyl, I don't really like their calendar vinyl. For me, it feels a little bit thin, and I mean, they say it lasts a long time. I haven't really put it to the test, but it's my my opinion. I don't really like it. I love their vinyl, the HTV vinyl, but I don't mess with their calendar vinyl. I've used it before, yes. Does it work? Yes. Does it cut? Yes. But I choose the 651 for their 6-year warranty, pretty much. So that's giving my customers an assurance that, hey, this decal is gonna last you 6 years. So if you spend, 10, 12, 15, $20 on a decal with me, and I can tell you and show you that, the type of vinyl is gonna last you 6 years. Hey, it's a no-brainer, dude. Come on. I mean, you got 6 years, and you paid $10, $12, $15. So that for me is good. And I have used a lot of the calendar vinyls on work trucks. So I know it lasts a long time. I actually have a work truck right now, so my semi truck has the same thing, and it's been on there for 10 years, and it's not even peeling. It's not even peeling. It's not changing colors. So for me, it's great. I mean, it works good. So a little bit about the project that I'm gonna be doing today. I have some frames here, glass frames that I'm gonna be doing for my daughter's room. So that's why I said if I mess it up, oh well. But I have just regular frame, one in like a metallish frame is glass, and the other one is like a glitter. Now you can pick up both of these like at dollar store. Well, it's not $1 anymore, it's $1.25. So you go to your local dollar store and pick up a frame for $1.25 each, and they do beautiful work. I have done women pictures on it. I'm actually gonna be doing sayings, small wording on each one of these. I'll show you the next clip that I put up. And you can hang them on your wall, and it looks great, especially for decor. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'll be back. So once I figured out the size and everything, like I said before, let me flip you around here so you can see. I made them to the size and I sent them to the cutter. I'm not gonna show you how to do that. I've done it plenty of times. Once I do the whole cutter thing, the machine will cut itself. As you can see, all the marks. So once it finishes cutting, you just take it off the machine. Sorry, I got my face up in there. It's very simple. I've showed it plenty of times in one of my other videos. Just go back into one of my videos and look at it. I did magnets. I did, decals for other people. So once you have that done, now it's time to weed it out. I don't know if you can see the cuts. So this is the sizes that I needed. Once I get this weeded out and everything, I'll be back so I can show you everything else. All right. Now we're at the stage where you wanna press it onto to your glass or to wherever you're gonna put it on. Like I said, I really didn't want to show this, but I figured I'd just do it. Wax paper. This is the glass here that I'm using, and it's pretty simple, man. I mean, after I put the transfer tape on there, I'll peel it off from the back, make sure nothing comes off. So once I get everything off, now I remind you that this you can use multiple times. This is not something that you're just gonna use once. I'll use the same piece for all the other glasses. I just put the parchment paper over it, so that way I don't make mistakes and stick it on something else. So I did clean the glass with alcohol, so that way there's no issues with sticking. But like I said, this is gonna be real quick. I'll line it up on my grid so that way I can see where I'm gonna put it at, and that looks about, let's say 4 and 4. So my center line would be 1 in the white, 1 in the gray. And I'll line it up here. And just make sure you have a real letter lined up, because if not, your whole design will be messed up. I will come put it on top of the glass. I already know where it's at, so I would just pick a spot where it's in the middle, and that looks about good there. That looks good about there. I'll move it over here. So now we're about 1 block in, 1 block in. I have my trusty wife here helping me out. Baby, hit the 2 corners. I'll tack it down to the glass. Now it won't move. So no matter if you move the glass or not, it's still gonna be good. I'll lift it up. I'll pull the wax paper out. Grab a squeegee. and just go. I like to start from the middle and then keep working out a little bit. Like I said, be very careful, because once this bends or it crumbles up, the Oracle 651 is very hard to get off. So there you go. That's one. So I've got 2 more to do. I already did one, so that way I could just do a quick thing. So once you do that, you peel it off. And guys, this is what it is. So now once you have this and you grab a frame, and I hate glitter, so I just want to show you real quick how it's going to look. So you'll put it inside the frame. I'm not going to tie it all up, but it'll look like that. But once you put it on the wall, you'll see the wall. I mean, you could put a white foam board or something behind it to hold it together if you want it that way. All right, give me that paper here. So if you put it, you know, you cut out a piece thing. Of course, this has the picture of whatever it's on, but if you get my drift, the way it looks. Now, something like this, you could probably personalize, sell it, maybe 10, 15 bucks. And what are you into it? Maybe $1.25 for the frame. Maybe, and let's just say another $2, $3 in material. And if you sell it for 10 bucks, you're doubling your profit. You sell it for 15 because it's personalized, not something that you did, then it's a whole different ball game. So guys, let me just egg you guys up. Once again, quick thing, simple. I just wanted to answer some questions, and you know, that way it helps a lot of people out. Be safe. I probably won't make another video until after the hurricane, so let's help us all and let's pray that we make it through this. And guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.